Oh, shoot. Gallery, music. Oh my gosh, this old-timey sound of music. Let's see progress. Oh, Nicola's 100%. Okay. So we have 100% Nicola. Yay! So we can move on to another dude. Let's see, Dante, Gilbert, Orlock. I know y'all clamoring for Yang, so there's that. Well, before I end this video, let's go ahead and check out the short story. Yeah, sure. Hopefully we get some expedition on what's Roberto's deal. It was quite an honor to receive such a role. I, Nicola Francesca, committed a sin in betraying my family. While this grooving music plays. And yet, the Falzone and Visconti still trusted me. Which was why I was doing what I could to repay their trust, but... I let out a deep sigh upon leaving Dante's office after giving him my report. So, I'm guessing this is after the best ending? Maybe I could delegate some of my work to Leo and the others. I walked down the hallway trying to figure things out. It made no sense overburdening myself. Even if I went down, I'd just be burdening everyone else. That said, you ain't getting enough sleep. Oh, aww. I never expected this to be the reason. Me neither. I kept people away when I wanted to rest because it would be tiring to be with someone. But things were different now. Her smile and the feeling of her gentle embrace satisfied my heart. It made me feel like nothing could take me down. I peeked into the salon to get a cup of espresso. Espresso! I don't know why I fixed my mouth to say espresso when I mean espresso. Only to see Lily there. It looked like she was reading a book alone. I smiled, happy to see her around. I then thought of a small prank. I quietly moved and got behind her. Are you done with your work, Nicola? Womp womp.
なんだ、気づいていたの？せっかく驚かせようと思ったのにつまらないな。
Lily didn't even turn around and simply replied. She got that sixth sense. I can tell when someone is nearby. I think I'm a lot keener than before thanks to a certain someone playing tricks on me.
もしかしてこれ遠回しに責められているのかな、僕。
I did enjoy seeing the many sides of the woman I loved, but I didn't think anyone would be angry at me for acting a bit immaturely.
ねえ、怒っている？僕が驚かすから。
I tried to find out how she felt now. All she was doing was reading her book. Ah, my stomach. I'm not angry or anything. I'm just used to being surprised already. It's no fun without her paying attention to me. I need to play with her emotions to get her attention. Okay, tread carefully.
じゃあ、本当に驚かないか試してみようかな。
I reached out for her from behind before Lily could react. What? What? I I held her firmly in my arms so she couldn't escape, then gently nibbled on her ear. Okay, you better be careful. You opened that floodgate. Weirdo. I chuckled, hearing her tiny shriek. Hey, Nicola, what are you...
驚かないんじゃなかったの?
I wasn't going to let her go easily. My nibbling and whispering made her body squirm in my arms.
そんなに驚いた? ほら、耳まで真っ赤になっているね。
How hard were you biting, you freak? Cut it out! Stop it already! She embarrassingly tries to shoo me away. I only spoke the truth, though.
かわいいよ、リリー。
I wondered if she knew I was telling the truth. Sometimes I felt like my words of love to her were simply falling on deaf ears. Ha ha ha. Very funny. I understood it was because of who I was, which was why I kept telling her how much I loved her. In any case, seeing her react to even the tiniest of pranks was unbearably cute. But now... I gave a sigh as I held the flustered Lily in my arms.
本当はもっと君と遊んでいたいんだけど、まだ仕事が残っているんだよね。
Oh, okay. Lily stuttered at my whisper. I could tell by the tone of her voice that she was a bit relieved to know that she'd be freed. Well, good luck with your work, Nicola. I still had my arms around her. I whispered a secret into her ear. Hey, little mama, let me whisper something. I don't know how that song goes. Ooh. See, you done added another kink. You think you slick. Lily held her breath, knowing what I was implying. Her white neck was now as scarlet as a rose. Ooh, child. She still hadn't replied to me, so I nudged her a bit with stronger words.
返事は?
Yes. She nodded and replied with a meek voice. I felt a lot better now that I saw my cute girl trembling with embarrassment. I don't know why guys like to do that. It's so fucking annoying.
よくできました。できるだけ早く終わらせるから、僕のことを考えながら待っていてね。
I waved my hand at Lily, who was looking at me with an angry yet confused expression on her red face. I wish I could stay a bit longer, but oh well.
エスプレッソを飲むよりずっといい眠気覚ましになったかな。
Break time is over.
あの子が待っていてくれると思うだけでやる気が出るなんて。
I couldn't believe a single girl was affecting me like this, but I couldn't deny it since it was true.
夜が楽しみだな。可愛いリリーをもっとたくさん見せてもらおう。
Yes, buddy, get your fill. Get your fill. Be quenched. Ugh. Okay, it was a little cute side story. I get it. I get it. So, ladies and gents, that is Nicola 100% completed. All choices, all CGs. Let's make sure. Because I don't want to be talking out my ass. So it says here 100% complete. Oh, we're missing 2. Oh no, that's what I get for talking out my ass. So, what are these 2? Are these like... Because with the stuff that I got, I'm not sure if I was able to get them. But since I might console a guide to make sure. But dang it, I'm not gonna feel good until I get all the CG. But we got all his endings. That was all the choices that that I went through so far. I mean, I don't think there was anything else. Let me see something. Ooh, that irks my nerves, y'all. I hate that. Doesn't tell you how to how do you get this one? Damn. Alright, well, I don't know. Maybe it's something different. But, like I said, I will probably find out. I'll find out how to do it. And if it's worth doing a video on, we'll do it like that. But, other than that, y'all, 1 guy down, 4 more to go. Yeah. This has been a wild ride, but I really enjoyed the story. It just dawned on me what I thought the last two CGs are, and I have not done this. So we're not here at the finale, but we did get Nicola's bad ending and good ending, or best ending. So let's do the worst for first before we jump into a new guy. Alright, so Storia Triste, Nicola. Yes. I hated the bad ending. It was such I slowly and lovingly tore the beautiful clothes off her body. She used to try to stop me, saying that it was a waste to rip apart the dress. Dude, not only are you wasting money buying her dresses every damn day, you're ripping them off so she can't use them? Dude, oh my god. I thought I wasted money, but no, this is worse. She was fully compliant now. I guess that's Lily. All she did was look sorry when her necklace broke after I pushed her down on the bed. Jesus, ease up. She didn't reprimand me with a single word. I really hope that y'all can't hear that landscaper dude. That's doing my neighbor's yard. I dog it. Nicola?
何? この子はいつからこんなに甘えた声を出せるようになったんだろう。最初のうちはベッドでおしゃべりする余裕なんてなかったのにね。
Seeing that she wasn't saying anything, I smiled and gently caressed her skin.
いいよ、教えて。僕は君の望みなら何でも叶えてあげたいから。
Let me go to the church. She looked at me with gentle eyes. I was just wondering if I can have someone stay with me during the day. Oh gosh. Maybe a kitten?
それはダメ。
What? She can't have no pets either? Dude, you stone cold. But you said you'd do anything.
叶えてあげたいのは 本当なんだよ。
Now, try asking for a dog, though. Dogs are better. She pouted a bit and frowned, but soon enough she changed her request to a dog, because dogs are better. What? Okay. Then, can I have a new book to read?
いいよ。どんな本？小説？それとも童話？
This is so freaking sad. Your favorite book, Nicola?
いいよ。何冊か選んで持ってくる。
What? I can't wait. Thank you. I was captivated by her shy expression. Oh, and Nicola? Lily reluctantly spoke my name. I already knew by the tone of her voice what she was going to say next. I placed my finger gently on her lips so that she wouldn't continue.
教会に帰りたい？
Yes. Well.
もう少し様子を見たいな。ごめんね。僕も頑張っているんだけど。
This is horseshit. Dude, just come out with it that you don't want me going anywhere. And I better sit my ass in this room and be happy that I'm being cared for. Just say that. Like, this is so dumb. Instead of putting on this false air of hope. I hate this ending. It's alright. I'm sorry. I smiled, hearing her apologize quietly.
彼女が教会に行けないのはブルローネの治安が悪いからじゃない。
Keep telling yourself that.
僕が嫌だから返さないと決
Just
め
tell
てい
her
るから。
that.
彼
You
女
are
はファ
never
ルツォー
allowed
ネ
to
の屋
leave
敷
the
を出
manor.
られない。
Just tell her that. Be upfront. Like, you know, you're just never allowed to leave. After all, there is no assurance that I wouldn't lose her once she's outside. Dude, you don't trust her. That is some horse shit.
だからどこにも行かせない。
Tuh. I didn't want her to know what was going on outside. I hope she would lose interest. No, when you got her stuffed up in one fucking room the entire time, she's gonna want to get out. I'm surprised she ain't try to jump out the window right now. Noticing my silence, she began to speak. Nicola? It looked like this was what she really wanted to say. I know I can't go to the church anymore, but I'd like to step outside once in a while. It's boring being inside here alone. So I just like to get a breath of fresh air sometimes.
僕がいても退屈？
I didn't say that. It's different when you're here because I'm actually interacting with someone else. But I'm lonely waiting for you to return. I already knew what to say, but I pretended to be deep in thought. Oh, Nicola, no, sweetheart.
一人だと退屈ね。
She was attached to me, but
その退屈を紛らわせることさえできれば、まだ僕がいなくても大丈夫だって寂しくないって思えるんだ。
our relationship was quite twisted.
彼女はまだ正気なのに。
I'm surprised that she is, but she's gonna snap.
自分が外に出られないのは僕のせいだと知りながら僕を受け入れている。騙されるほど幼稚でもないくせに、僕のために騙されたふりをしている。それが愛おしい。悲しいとも思う。
Nicola, are you alright? I looked into Lily's nervous eyes. I smiled at her teasingly.
今夜君がいい子だったら考えてあげる。
If that's the same answer he's been giving, then it's a no. Huh?
大丈夫だよ。難しいことは言わない。僕が教えた通りにしてごらん。
What?
ああ、でも前は恥ずかしがってできなかったよね。今日はどうかな。
Do what? Do what specifically? I pressed my lips to her soft skin. The mark on her chest was a vivid red. What the hell? The mark on her chest was a vivid red, like a rose, before I claimed her. It looked much darker in color now, though.
未だに僕が何も教えないから、彼女はこれがただのあざだと思っている。
Oh, what? What's T? That ain't no birthmark? Ooh. Lily kept trying to hide it, seeing it as a sort of blemish. She could hide it if she had her clothes on, but now... Oh, wait a second, Nicola.
またない。
I chuckled, seeing her blush with embarrassment.
だって慌てる君も可愛いから。早くしたくて仕方ないんだ。
A few days later, I decided to fulfill her wish. Yay. Are you sure?
うん。君がすごくいい子だったからご褒美。
Girl, make a run for it. Break! Break! I'm just kidding. Her cheeks turned red. I could tell she wanted to thank me, but also wanted to protest.
おいで、リリー。
She's not some damn dog. She hesitantly took my hand. Holy cow, the whole house must be like foreign to her again. It was like the first time when she stepped in. Oh my. She gave a childish smile, seeing the mountain of dolce on the table.
君のために準備してくれたんだよ。サロンでゆっくり過ごせるようにって。
What? That's all she can go to is the salon? It's amazing. Oh, Nicola, can I say thank you to Julia and everyone? No!
君らしいね。でも今日はみんな午後から休みを取っているんだ。
What the hell? Did he did he say, okay, Julia and y'all make this amount of dolce, but then y'all gotta get out, so that she doesn't talk to y'all? Huh? Everyone? Yeah, this is too sus. He just kicked everybody out.
そう、たまには休みが欲しいって言うから許可したんだけど。
How
いけなかっ
convenient.
た。
How convenient to let them on a break when he lets her step outside. You ain't fooling me, Nicola. No, it's good that they have some time off. Lily looked a bit bewildered.
みんなに会えなくて残念だって気持ちも確かにあるんだろうけど。
I understand if you want to keep her in the mansion, even though at this point, Berlone's safe. In case y'all forgot or didn't watch the bad ending, the Falzones were able to drive off both the Laoshu and the Visconti. So Berlone is quote unquote safe. The only thing was that Roberto, I didn't know Roberto's deal. If he was it said that his body was missing, or he was missing, but there's no body, so it was assumed that he died. But like I said, no body, no proof. So, and then he just barred Lily. Over time, he was getting paranoid. Nicola was getting paranoid. Barred Lily from stepping out of the mansion to talking to the members, to talking to Julia, and then ultimately just locking her up in a room where she could never really get out. Of course, it was my decision. They didn't asked to have the day off. Yeah, he forced them out. I'm not surprised.
経緯には気づいているんだろうけど、何も言わないんだね、リリー。
Huh? That was so cute of her.
君はあの時僕を受け入れて、一緒に壊れることを選んでくれた。
Damn. And the thing is, she said, oh, if it saves his soul, I would gladly do it. Girl, at the point where it's damaging yourself, you shouldn't stoop this low. You should have drew a line and made a run for it. Seeing that your feelings haven't changed is making it hard for me to breathe. We sat next to each other on the sofa. I started the conversation with a question.
どれがいい?
Isn't this is really sad. Oh my god. Just a second. Let me think. Unlike before, none of the men came here to the salon. I prohibited them from entering without permission, so no one would intrude on our time together. That said, I did have the minimum amount of security guarding the premises. I'd like the armor ready.
君、ジュリアの作るアマレッティがお気に入りだったね。
You remember that, Nicola?
もちろん。
We casually conversed as I brought up the amaretti to her lips. She calmly opened her mouth. It tastes so good!
よかった。君が嬉しそうにしていると僕も嬉しくなるよ。
She accepted the food I brought to her mouth without a single complaint. Her submissive behavior was adorable.
次は?
Could I have a cornetto?
いいよ。君のお望み通りに。
This is fucking sad. Sorry, and this music is not helping. I broke apart the golden cornetto into small pieces. She took them in like a chick being fed.
かわいいね、リリー。
You ain't gonna have no real food? Like, a balanced food, balanced meal? On her lips was the apricot jam that filled the cornetto. I slowly wiped the jam from her mouth with my finger, and she tilted her head. That's a strange thing to say, Nicola. What do you mean by cute?
まあ、全部かな。
She puffed her cheeks and pouted. She must be thinking I'm playing with her.
前よりずっと素直になった。僕に甘えて頼りきるようになった。もちろんそうなるように時間をかけて仕向けてきたわけだけど。
Damn it! Psychologically breaking her down. This is such horseshit. Sometimes I wondered.
今の彼女は僕を満足させてくれる。けど、後悔がないとは言えない。僕は今この時も彼女の意志をそぎ落としているんだから。カフェラテは?
Thank you, Nicola. I was just thinking about having a drink. Girl, that's your chance to book it if ever a time. Lily smiled happily. After finally letting her out of the room, all she was doing was looking at me.
僕と一緒に食事できることが何より嬉しいみたいな顔をするんだね。
I was sure she'd say yes if I asked her that. I understood well enough how much she truly cared for me.
彼女は僕のためだけに生きている。
She did this for you.
僕はそれがとても悲しいと思うし、とても愛おしいとも思う。
I felt a sharp pain in my heart. That's your conscience attacking your heart, you bastard. I wasn't sure what feeling was causing that.
僕はとっくに壊れてしまっているけど、彼女がそばにいるときは少しだけ。でもまだ足りない。
What more do you want from this girl? Nicola? Sorry. She spoke my name with curiosity. She was looking at me, worried.
ああ、ごめんね。次は何が食べたい？
Well, she must have wanted to ask me something, but she held herself back from saying it. I'd like some strawberries. I was both happy and sad to know that she cared enough to avoid being too inquisitive. I stroked her hair gently and smiled.
いいよ。食べさせてあげる。
I took a piece of strawberry and placed it between my lips. No, this isn't the time to be romantic. Fuck off. Just give me the damn strawberries. I don't want to see. Yeah, it's a CG. Yep, I was right. She knew exactly what I wanted to do. She knew exactly what I wanted her to do. I said that right. Lily's ears turned red, but she didn't resist. She came close and opened her mouth to try and take the strawberry from me.
昔の彼女ならどうだったかな。怒って拒否した。そんなことできないって。
It would have been nice if. Oh God, this is so sad.
いや、もちろん怒りはしただろうけど、最後には応じてくれた気がする。
If so, maybe she wasn't fully changed yet. Oh no. My mind continued to think as her lips gently came in contact with mine. After she took the strawberry from my mouth, I watched her as she chewed the strawberry with embarrassment.
僕も食べたいな。
You want me to do the same?
いちごじゃないよ。もっと甘いものが欲しい。
I'm not even gonna make a stupid joke about this. I smiled charmingly at her as her expression changed, knowing what I was asking for. Before she could do anything, I pushed her down on the sofa. Stop pushing this child. Oh my God. No, Nicola.
どうしてダメなの？
This isn't the place to... Her bashful expression ate away at what little restraint I had left inside me.
もっと壊してあげないと。
Oh my God. I wanted to get rid of whatever common sense she had remaining. I wanted her to go even more mad. I wanted her to be able to take me in regardless of the time or place.
僕はどんなドルチェより君が好きだよ。たくさん食べさせてあげたんだから、今度は僕の番。
But I slowly and gently coerced her. I gave her a bit of space as I took her shoes off.
大丈夫だよ。ここには誰も来ない。
I gave a sad smile as I saw her shy away from me in embarrassment.
それとも僕のこと本当は嫌い？まあ確かに最初は強引だったし、嫌われても仕方ないか。
I didn't say I don't like you. She quickly disagreed.
本当に？
There's no way I can't like you. It'd be a lie if I said I wasn't scared when you slept with me then, but...
けど
I put my hand under her dress and slid my hand up to her thigh. Lily finally responded when my fingers took off her garter. You were always kind to me, Nicola. So I'm fine. I'm not scared of you.
僕のことが好き?
Yes. I stared into her teary eyes.
じゃあ、ちゃんと教えて。したいのは僕だけ。
I'll wait as long as I need to until she answers. I'll keep touching her gently until she comes to her answer. Just a tickle here and there should do the trick. Her emotions snapped. Lily wrapped her arms around my neck and whispered shyly into my ear, words that I have been waiting for.
いいよ。
I swear, y'all, I'm not gonna stop perverted. She let out a sweet voice with just a touch. Her primal response to my actions was making my breath grow hot.
君の心が目の前で壊れていくところを見ると、嬉しくて、悲しくて、苦しくて。でも、
It brought peace to my soul.
これでまた君は僕から離れられなくなる。僕を必要としてくれる。ずっと。ねえ、リリー。
I whispered to her as I mounted her shaking body.
僕に愛されるためだけに生きて。一緒に落ちよう。リリアーナ。
That sucked. Yuck. I hate it. Boo. 10 thumbs down. I hate it. Alright. Alright, so best ending. Let's go. Nicola.
(1926 年3月)
Everything had finally settled. I returned to my life at the church. What? Oh, okay. The biggest difference was that I frequented the Falzone Manor much more now, I bet. I'd become friends with Julia and the family, and even visited when Nicola wasn't around. I stepped outside after finishing my morning chores. Julia and I promised that we would make dolce together at the manor today. I wonder if Nicola's around. My heart raced thinking about him. He's busy, so he may not be there. Still, I would be happy to see him if I could. With a faint hope in my heart, I headed to Fauci. Why are we in back alleys?
こう動くと思ったよ。ラオ州は壊滅させた。
Okay.
今のブルローネはファルツォーネとビスコンティが仕切っている。
Yeah, we just did the best ending, but yeah. Falzone Visconti teamed up to get rid of the Laoshu and the crazy murderer that was killing everybody, which turned out to be Roberto. And Nicola, this is under the best ending, so Nicola ended up killing Roberto, and he was absolved of all his crimes. The slander was dissipated, and you know, he and Lily are a thing now.
以前よりずっと治安が良くなったし、街も活気にあふれているけど、ブルローネが栄えれば栄えるほど見過ごせなくなる連中がいる。
He nodded in agreement.
ブルローネは かつての教国領。今も治外法権が認められる特殊な土地。イタリア王国政府も手が出しにくい。
そうだね、そのはずだった。
去年政府内で大きな動きがあった。ムッソリーニの独裁はきっとこれからより強固になってく。
ブルローネはヨーロッパの裏口、金のなる木だ。マフィア嫌いで有名な政治家が台頭したとなれば先も見えてくる。事実シチリアはひどいありさまだ。死傷者もシャレにならないほど出ている。
次の標的はきっとブルローネ。党大会でもこの町の名前が何度かやり玉に上がってる。
どうしたものかな。ブルローネには手を出すなって教国が釘を刺してくれると楽なんだけど、教国には未だに結構な額の上がりを渡している。それに伝承な件もある。過去教国と僕たちは蜜月関係だったらしいけど。
But the church's support of the Falzone family had dwindled over the past few years.
これも時代の変化かな。この地に生物が眠っているなんて彼らでさえ信じていないのかもしれない。
それと彼女の周囲もいつも通り。
グラッツィエ、それはいい知らせだね。仕事を増やしてしまって悪いけど助かるよ。
大丈夫。政府筋の情報を探るより教会の様子を見るのはずっと簡単。
Oh, look at that cute little smile. I can't wait to play his route.
なるほど、確かに。
There were changes around the church in Arca. I had my men keeping watch over Lily from afar to ensure her safety. I also asked Orlok to help inform me of anything that happened around her.
僕はダンテと違って一般人にはそれほど立場を公にしていないし、僕の恋人だからって悪目立ちするようなことはないだろうけど。
Even so, who knows what will happen? She in particular was a key element of the Falzone family lore. And she is with the underboss of the family. That itself was enough to put her in danger.
あの時のような思いはもうごめんだ。
Me neither.
ところで、いや、なんでもないよ。また連絡する。
Orlok nodded and left the alley.
オルロックか。彼は一体何者なのかな。
Yes, who is he?
He's cute though.
I couldn't find anything about him anywhere. The more I worked with him, the more I could tell he was no ordinary informant.
彼自身の動向を把握しておくためにも定期的な接触は必要だ。
Yeah, what is this deal?
だけど彼から悪意は感じない。僕に対してもリリーに対しても。このまま良好な関係を保っていけるといいんだけどね。
I made a batch of sweets with Julia. I stood in front of Dante's office with one in hand. Buonasera, Dante.
お、来ていたのか。
I made a promise to see Julia today. I set down the sesame-filled torta with a cup of cafe latte on Dante's desk. We baked some torta de gnocchi. I hope you like it. Ugh, I butchered that. A homemade cake made with walnuts, which give it a slightly bitter taste.
Grazie.
Ah, you're welcome. Look at that.
そう。言い損ねていたことだが。
He looked at me with some hesitation, unsure whether to say it or not.
前に作ってくれたイチゴのクロスタータ。とても出来が良かったと思う。
Yeah, I'm grinning like an idiot. He's such a sweetheart. Really? Why, thank you, Dante. I'm glad you liked it. Drop the hard, tough guy bravado and like see how cute these guys become. Like, geez Louise. I gave a bright smile. Nah, now he went back to being a curmudgeon.
すまない、リリー。
Oh. Huh? I blinked at his unexpected apology.
ニコラのことだ。あまり会えていないんじゃないか。このところ、ニコラにはかなりの量の仕事を任せてしまっているから。
But he did screw y'all over, so I would expect that he has to work his trust back up. Dante cast his eyes down apologetically. I carefully chose my words in response. It can't be helped. Nicola himself said that things are critical now. He also mentioned that given his recent return, he needs to regain your trust. Exactly. Lily, we're on the same wavelength.
そうか。
Dante chuckled a bit, though his expression began to cloud.
とはいえ、お前たちの邪魔は俺も望んでいない。以前のようにこの屋敷でお前が暮らしていればな。もっと会う時間が取れただろうに。
The thing is, yeah, it's up to Lily to want to get out of the church. And like, yeah, you can visit Sister Sophia and everybody else, but you gotta live your life too.
どうもニコラは俺に遠慮しているらしい。
Really? Why? Oh, huh? Well, that doesn't surprise me much. For someone who betrayed the family to return and ask to live here with his lover, even if Dante approved of it, I'm sure Nicola wouldn't agree. But I've been allowed to move freely between here and the church. And you have let me stay here when it's late, so it's more than I can ask for.
そうか。
Oh, why are you making that face? After a brief pause, he began to speak again.
俺は昔からずっとニコラのことを優秀な人間だと思ってきた。完璧で器用で隙を見せない。だがそれだけじゃないんだろう。お前といる時のニコラは特に。
You think?
ああ、ニコラにはお前という存在が必要なんだとよくわかる。
Dante looked at me with gentle eyes.
マフィアである以上、予期せぬ問題が降りかかる可能性は常にある。だが、ニコラはきっとお前のことを幸せにしてくれると思う。
Dante.
それでも、もし何かあれば言ってくれ。俺が叱っておく。
I certainly will. Thank you, Dante. Aww. Makes me want to go after Dante. As I left Dante's office, I saw in front of me the person that I wanted to see most. Nicola! He smiled, seeing me run toward him.
リリー、来ていたんだ。
Ah, we kissed. He naturally gave me a light kiss on the forehead. Oh, yes, I'm here. He always showed his affection like this. After all the kisses he's given me, I should be used to it, but I couldn't help but blush.
ちょうどよかった。後で会いに行こうと思っていたんだ。
Aww. Oh, what about?
君の都合が知りたくて。次の週末、何かする予定はある？
Nothing in particular.
じゃあ、君をデートに誘わせて。二人でどこかに出かけよう。抱えていた仕事が少し落ち着いたから、週末は休むことにしたんだ。どうかな、リリー。受けてくれる？
Hell motherfucking yeah! I mean, yes, of course. I'd be delighted. But are you sure? I mean, you've been working so hard.
だから君と過ごしたいんだよ。
Thank you, Nicola. His bright smile made me blush even more.
行き先の希望はある？どこでもいいよ。ホテルでディナーでも、隣町までドライブでも、君の好きなことをしよ
う。My choice. Well, how about... Girl, recommend something cool. Something good CG worthy.
鍵の乙女か。
Who the hell?
星を見る限り少しのズレはあるけれど、それは大したことじゃない。これはこれで正しい結末だ。だからこそ峡谷としては頭が痛い。
Uh-oh, that music. I'm guessing he's not a good person, this Emilio.
できるならこれまでと同じように遠くから見守っていきたいけれど、面倒なことに僕たちには派閥があるからね。
I wouldn't be surprised if someone tried to circumvent the fate destined for this town.
どうしたものかな。ああ、時間通りだね、オルロック。
Uh-oh. Orlok, please tell me you're not a bad dude.
あなたが峡谷の使者。
Oh.
そうだよ。今日は使徒である君に大切な話をしに来たんだ。この均衡がいつまで続いてくれるかは僕にもわからないからね。何かが彼らが動き出すよりも早く君と接触しておきたかった。
Vague much. Today is the day I'm going to meet Nicola. I woke up earlier than usual. I'm glad the weather looks good. Yes, girl, all in the makings for a great date. I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful day. I kept looking at myself in the mirror to make sure I didn't have a hair out of place. I straightened out every last detail to look as nice as possible. I still have some time before we meet. Was the clock always this slow? Girl, you know the saying, a watch pot never boils. Just take it easy. I finally decided to leave my room. It wouldn't be much longer now. The thought alone brought joy to my heart. You know what, y'all? I just been wondering all this time. Where's Elena? where's Elena? Elena, whatever. What happened to her? How come we haven't heard from her at all? Oh well. Even waiting for him was enough to make me happy.
お待たせ。もしかして遅れちゃったかな?
I smiled widely, seeing him. No, I just came out early since I didn't want to wait inside.
そう、寒くなかった?
Girl, you don't want to be sweaty and shit. Oh, not at all. It's pretty warm today. Thank you, Nicola.
何が?
Well, a lot of people aren't very good at keeping track of the time. I appreciate that you always come by early to pick me up. It always makes me happy.
それは当然だよ。僕だって少しでも長く君といたいからね。
He smiled gently at me, then continued.
ところで、君はいつだって可愛らしいけど、今日はとびきり綺麗だね。
Why, this old thing? I don't know. It's just something I thought I'd try. Thank you.
それによく似合っている。
I hope we get to see it in the CG.
迷ったんだけど、やっぱりこの色の方が君に合っていたか
Oh, that's
な。
something he bought her. Okay. Thank you, Nicola. I wore a necklace that Nicola had given me before. It was just like him to notice little details like that. Okay. I was glad that he did. Guys, pay attention. You gotta notice the little things.
でもリリー、本当にいいの？今日は特別なことは何もいらないって。
Yes. I nodded with a smile on my face. I just want you to take me to the place you usually go.
退屈じゃない？
Girl, what? Well, you may think it's silly, but... Well, I wanted to walk around town holding hands with my favorite person and to let these other bitches know that you are off the market. You know, a normal date. His expression looked no different from when he invited me out. It was like how he was looking at something dear. His eyes were gentle with a slight heat. Ooh. As he continued to look at me, I began to feel myself blushing. Seeing my embarrassment, he chuckled.
それじゃ、行こうか。
Yes, we shall.
お手をどうぞ、お姫様。
Oh, you giving me pet names already? He calmly and ever so naturally extended his hand out to me. I felt happy inside and a bit ticklish. Thank you, Nicola. I nodded and took his hand. We first headed to Creta's shopping district.
近頃はビスコンティに顔を出すことも多いから、この辺りはよく来るんだ。
We walked together, chatting along the way. This feels so different from riding in a car. Having a chance to walk and talk together and being able to hold hands felt special.
どこか見たいお店があれば言って。
Okay, you Ryan? Nicola, darling, yes. Yes, thank you, Nicola. See what I mean? We like the shop.
ずいぶん嬉しそうだね。
I come to Creta often to buy ingredients for the sweets I make, but I never had much of a chance to stroll like this since I had to return right away.
もっと早く連れてきてあげるんだった。
Oh, Nicola. bitch? What? You best look the other way before I gouge your eyes out. This hussy. Oh. Liliana, put your boot up there. I looked in the direction of the voice. That's right. Square up. There was a girl with blushing cheeks. Oh my god. Come on. There was a girl with blushing cheeks staring at the person next to me. Come to think of it, my mind recalled the earlier memory. Back in Arca when I saw Nicola, he captured the attention of all the girls. Oh, well, that's gonna stop today. Right now. Well, Nicola is handsome, but he's yours too. What the fuck? Get that girl in place. He was so attractive that he stood out in a crowd. He had a clean, uptight demeanor and grace. He was also blessed with lovely features. Ooh, don't kiss and tell. It was no wonder all the girls were so transfixed by him, but why am I getting angry suddenly? He let go of my hand. As I tried to determine what happened, he circled his arm around me and pulled me in. Ah, Nicola. Good job. You know what the deal is. You are off the market. And kissed me. This kiss was deep enough to keep me still. A deep kiss that would be done in private. Oh, PDA. I could hear girls screaming from afar. Yes, girls, don't hate, congratulate. He kissed me so long and so hard that he needed to prop me up as my head was spinning. No CG for that! The CG better be good. Nicola. He finally let me go so I could speak. Why did you do that? Lily, come on. Okay, sure, Nicola. We'll ride with that answer. I couldn't complain at his teasing smile. You're unbelievable, Nicola. I was sure he could hear my whisper. Oh, that was a whisper. Whoops. And yet, he kept that bold smile on his face. Next, we headed to Veleno.
ここには君はあまり来ないよね。
Why should she? Why should anyone? Yes, I only go through here when we hold the provisioning at Strano. Even then, we try to pass through here as quickly as possible.
ラオ州が潰れてからはこの辺りも随分治安が良くなった。
True, the place does feel different now. I always saw this district as a violent place, but it seemed much calmer than before.
そうは言っても、どこかにラオ州の残党が潜んでいる可能性もあるし、一人では来ないようにね。ここに来るのは教会の炊き出しと僕がいる時だけ。約束して。
Of course. I nodded and replied in a serious tone. I promise. We continued holding hands. I stopped each time we came across stands selling rare exotic goods and trinkets. They're so cute. It was the first time I'd seen these Chinese hairpins and lavishly adorned combs.
ああ、こういうのも君に似合うかもね。
It's okay. I'm fine without them. No, girl, if he gonna buy it for you, let him buy it for you.
遠慮しないでいいのに。
Really, I don't need anything today. Going on a date with you is more than enough. Lily! Oh my god, just let him spoil you. God, I want to reach through that screen and slap you sometimes. You've been giving all this time to me, so I want to give you something in return. I can't buy anything as expensive as what you wear normally, though. Girl, you can give him that wop. That's true. Yeah, that's a nicer, wholesome answer. That's not what I was trying to imply. I want to repay you for all the happiness you've given me. I keep thinking about how to make you happy, but girl, he just told you in the best ending. I haven't been able to come up with anything. He stared at me with a surprised look on his face. Nicola?
Oh, そろそろ次に行こうか。
Nicola pulled on my hand as we began walking again. We were back in Arca a lot sooner than expected. So, where to next?
秘密。
Okay. He smiled teasingly at me. Ooh. I'm sorry. Music kind of slapped when it first came on. Nicola led me to a very elegant bar with music playing like that. That's like some ways so you want to get down and grimy. Fast-paced music. Oh, oops. Whatever. If it takes that long to say a 2-letter pseudo word, then Huh?
君が誰かと一緒だなんて珍しいな。
He was staring at me with a surprised expression.
ここにどうぞ、シニョリーナ。
Thank you. He led me to the far end of the counter. I sat on the high bar stool and looked around, and I spun on one of those chairs. Whee! Oh wait, those don't spin. Never mind. What a nice bar.
気に入ってくれたなら嬉しいよ。
Nicola? Do you usually come here alone? I was just like, get up and dance. Like, this is like, I don't know why. This is pretty fast-paced music. It sounds nice though, but I wouldn't put this in an elegant bar. Oh.
こういうところでは静かに過ごしたいし、それに自分のお気に入りを人に教えるのってあんまり好きじゃないんだ。
Oh gosh, this line out of context. But no, join is a place. His words jogged my memory. Come to think of it, Gil said you kept to yourself often.
まあ、あの時は事情が事情だったしね。
But you still brought me here to your favorite place. I'm really glad.
確かに僕は秘密主義かもしれないけど、君には知ってもらいたいから。
I'm so gasped out. What he said wasn't anything special, but his words made my heart race.
今日の君、すごく綺麗だった。何度キスしたくなったかわからない。
But you did. Back in Creta. So what's stopping him from doing it again? Okay?
気づかなかった。僕はずっと君に見とれていたんだけど。
No, the music died. Let me read. I've always known this, but you really are a sweet talker, aren't you, Nicola?
あ、信じてくれないんだ。僕はこんなに。
He naturally took my hand.
君に夢中なのに。
You know the kiss. I hold my breath. I could tell I was blushing right now. I meekly tried to reprimand him. Stop it. Not now. There were other customers in the bar. Nicola wouldn't let go of my hand. Nicola?
周りのことなんか気にしないで、僕だけ見ていればいいのに。
Bro, I wanted to see her dress. What the hell? Boo! Unless it zooms out again. But this is also sudden.
人に見られたくないなら、もう帰る？
Huh?
本当はさっきからずっと帰りたくて仕方なかったんだ。
But we only just sat down? He smiled, looking into my wide open eyes.
君が可愛くて仕方なくて、早く二人きりになりたいなって。ね、今夜は泊まっていくよね。
Well, my voice was shaking. All he was doing was holding my hand. We had held hands all day, but things were different now. I tried to find the right words to say as I did my best to calm myself down. No? Oh, that wasn't a question. Whatever. My voice was so quiet it could barely be heard. He still had that smile on his face.
どうしてダメなのか、ちゃんと理由を教えてくれないと引き下がれない。
Well, stay with him overnight. That only meant one thing, girl. You better get with the program.
リリー、どうしてダメなの？
I'm embarrassed. He kept his eyes on me and whispered.
リリー、君は僕のこと嫌い？
Oh my god. Why did they do this? Why do guys do this? Just because I say no? Oh, you hate me, don't you? No fair. Of course not. Do you even have to ask?
君の口から聞きたいんだよ。
You're such a meanie, Nicola.
そうだよ。僕が意地悪なことなんて、それこそとっくに知っていたよね。それでも、君は僕のことが好き？教えて、リリアーナ。
This wasn't fair at all. He knew I only had one answer. When he asked like this, I couldn't lie. I love you. His jade eyes sparkled with joy.
僕も大好きだよ、シニョリーナ。
Hey, at least he said it back. That's the CG. That's so dumb. Boo! Nicola kept playing with me. Sometimes he scared me, and other times he embarrassed me, but my love for his teasing smile and gentle touch was undeniably true. Oh, it's so cute. That was awesome. Yep, that was it. So, folks, now, let's see here. We should have legit 100%. 100%. Yes, we do. Yay! All CGs! So yeah, that was a wild ride. I was like, I'm pretty sure, you know, interesting how he has the most. Others. And 1 and 2 prologue. Okay. So yeah, he had the most CGs, which was interesting. And yeah, 1 down, complete, legit. Nicola is 100% complete. I am so happy. So yeah, what I'll do is after I fully complete the end story route, I'll go to the side stories. I'll do the side story, then I'll do the whatever that is, the epilogue, or it's something in Italian. But I'll do that, and for the bad ending, the good ending, and then like yeah, y'all, I will see you for the next video in which we will start a new route all over again. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this in before Cafe Enchanté, unfortunately, but I really did enjoy this completing Nicola's route, and we'll just keep it trucking as usual. Of course, I'm gonna try to have daily uploads. May not be like, it might be a while before I can like 100% complete everything. But yeah, y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, folks. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and peace.